Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week. 10 new fabrics today, 20th of November. Beautiful summer stuff, and the first one is actually what I'm wearing. This one we have called Pretty Woman in Rust because as soon as we saw it, we thought of Vivian at the races, and it looked just like the fabric in her dress. Her one I think is a little bit darker. Anyway, I had to try and recreate her dress. So if you didn't see my post yesterday, here it is. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you all of it. I've gone to here. So it's just the Meet You There dress by Pattern Emporium. And I've done the longer bodice, which I wouldn't normally do, but so that I could blouse it over. And I've just taken the very first tier and lengthened it down because this is actually supposed to be a tiered dress. This is rayon chalet, so it's beautiful and light and cool to wear for summer. It feels amazing in this dress. This actually turned out a lot better than I had hoped, which is really nice. But you can see the beautiful drape of the rayon chalet. It's really lovely and light and just gorgeous to wear. So there's no stretch to show you because it's a woven. You can see the drape from there. I did match it with 277 for the thread, and the only coordinate we had was this coconut milk DTY, which would be another lovely thing to wear with it if you wanted to, but I just love it as a dress. Pretty Woman in Rust. It hasn't escaped my notice that I've dressed myself up as a prostitute today, but I feel like it's one of her classier outfits, so fingers crossed that's okay. All right, next one is, I can't remember if we call this reflective or reflection. So it's one of those. I'm not sure what we put it on the website as, reflective or reflection, one of the two. It is a ghost crepe. So we're starting off with some wovens today. Let me show you. Can you see the crepiness of this fabric? It's not really coming through, is it? You can see it a little bit there, I think. It's got amazing drape. This, the composition of ghost crepe is actually 96% poly, 4% spandex. So when I first bought it, I thought that I was buying a knit fabric, but I was not. It does have some pretty good bias going on there, some bias stretch, but otherwise that is all. But it does have this amazing drape, and its best feature is that it doesn't require ironing. I think we all love that one. So this one I have put with 3356 for the thread, and then matched it up with Winter Pear DTY to go with those leaves there, and Liquid Gold. This is so slinky, this fabric, it just wants to fall off me. Liquid Gold, this is a modal, and Beige double brush poly with those flowers. All right, so either reflective or reflection. I'm sorry, I can't tell you for sure which one it is. Okay, double brush poly. I think you're all going to love the colour of this one. For all you purple lovers out there, and I think there are many, this is Inspire in purple. A sweet little print. Double brush poly, so there's no print on the back. Very, very soft. Great stretch. Can make so many things out of this for summer. I like looser things out of double brush poly for summer just because I find it cooler to wear, and it's the brushing of the fabric that can make it a little bit warm. Not so much the poly status, but the brushing, it traps some of the heat in. So if there's some room for air to circulate, it does make it that little bit cooler to wear. All right, what have we put with this one? Oh, nothing too exciting actually. 3041 is a matching thread, and then we've just used ivory double brush poly to match with that one. We obviously didn't have a purple that worked, but it's super pretty. Inspire in purple. All right, this next one, I'm pretty sure we've got this in a super soft Hachi. I love the colors. So this is Endangered in ivory. Double brush poly again. It's just, I love it. Look at that. So it's like an ivory background and a grey, but a blue toned grey animal print on it. It's super soft. Great stretch again, just like the previous one. So because it has such great stretch and such great drape, it is good for a multitude of different garments and different styles of garments. So for example, in a dress, you could make a really tight fitted dress, or you could make something just like this, which is drapey, or you can make a combination of both. There's just heaps and heaps that you can do with this fabric type because it has such great stretch, such great drape, and it doesn't grow on you during the day. That's always nice. If your outfit fits you the same at the end of the day as it did at the start, you're winning. Okay, 2002 is the thread we put with this one. Sorry, my threads wanted to roll off the table there. And ivory viscose is what we put with this one. Endangered in ivory, double brush poly. Okay, next is a restock, double brush poly restock. This one went really quickly last time. It's called Earth Hues. It has the most amazing colours in it. I don't know if you remember this one. Check that out. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty. The colours are just stunning. A few different shapes and swirls and patterns in there. Again, it has great stretch. Both ways, beautiful drape. Now, this one, I actually just put it with black thread because there's so many colours in there, but black is included. And I actually think this will probably fit in a little bit better than if you were to pick, you know, the green or the rusty colour to go in there. All right, we've got a few matches for this one. Pink bamboo is one of them to go with those pinks there. And off-white modal. What else do we have? Tropical green DTY. Isn't that great? And that's beautiful because that will draw this colour out of the print if that's a colour that works better for you. Spice, I think this one is. Yes, Spice, double brush poly. And same again, if you are more of a person for reds, then putting a solid colour with this will draw those reds out of this print too. That's me on the reds. Sienna, double brush poly. We got any more? Yes, we've got two more. Rosette, double brush poly. And light brown, double brush poly. Really nice matches there. So some new ones that we've managed to put with this and some old ones from its previous release. But isn't it just gorgeous? I love it. Earth Hues, double brush poly. All right, next one is actually a single brushed poly. It's called Mono Boho. It's not, so single brush poly generally is brushed on the outside and unbrushed, nice and smooth, a little bit slinky on the inside. This one is not as slinky as some of the other single brush polys have been, but it's still not as brushed on the inside as it is on the outside. Check this out. It's so cool. I love that. Isn't that nice? And being just black and white, you can put so many other colors with it. It's just gorgeous. Okay. That stretch. So nice. Both ways. Beautiful drape. Now, you can put either 2002 or 4000 with this one. And I bet you probably got some of each at home. So you should be right with this one. And then we just did the off-white modal. We don't do photos with black because it's usually a given. But I mean, this is going to look amazing with just so many different colours. You can put anything with this really except for navy. There's lots of options. So mono boho. All right. We have an eyelet now, and this eyelet has a print on it. It's super, super sweet. This is called Amelia. I'm going to open it up so I can show you properly. Let's move so you can see the eyelet there, because you can see through that. And I'm going to fold it up so you can see the print a little bit better. Isn't that really sweet? It's a cute little print. So this fabric base is a DTY basically. And it's got the embroidery and the little eyelet holes and everything on there. It still has some good stretch going. A little bit vertically. There is a piece of tape there. Yeah, maybe a little bit more than give probably. And gorgeous drape. So this sort of fabric, beautiful as a top. And you may be able to get away with making a top out of this without lining it, depending on how tight it is. If it's not too tight, you might be able to. If you wanted to make a dress or a skirt or pants or something, you might need to do a little slip underneath, or put a little bit of lining in for modesty. Make a really nice beach cover up, because then it doesn't matter if it's a little bit see-through, and it's see-through only in the holes. The actual fabric isn't see-through, it's just that you can see through these holes. So it really does depend on what you wear underneath it. So, you know, if you wear a black bra with this, you'd probably be okay with the top. But super pretty. Okay, it's 190 GSM and it's 96 poly, 4% spandex. And we've gone with black again. And it looks really nice with the rust linen look knit. Because those little flowers in there have that sort of a colour. And what else do we have? Rose rayon chalet is also really nice with it. Come up really close for this because the print is so small. And that is actually the background of my dress that you can see under there. There we go, if I lift that up a bit. And mustard double brush. Is that the last one? No, there's still one more. Mustard double brushed. There's just a little bit of yellow in there, but that just pulls it out. And light brown as well. Let's pull that one back out. I've lost it. And there we go. And light brown double brush poly. Very, very sweet fabric. I think for adults or kids, anyone could wear it. It's gorgeous. Amelia eyelet. Okay, now rib knit. Love a rib knit. This one's called Bianca. Super soft. Amazing for summer. I think my current favourite base for summer. In like a nice soft stretchy knit. You can see that ribbing there. And the colours. So it's looking a bit more baby pink to me than it is in that image there. Yeah, as I move back, you can see the colour is a bit more true. Okay, so rib knit is 96 poly, 4% spandex, 180 GSM. Don't let that poly measurement scare you. It doesn't mean it's going to be hot. I would wear this fabric on a 40-degree day and feel really quite comfortable in it. So poly now doesn't mean hot straight away. There are still some polys that are hot, but there's also some cottons that are hot. This one is a lovely one to wear. Okay, got some horizontal stretch, vertical stretch, gorgeous drape. Now, what do we put with this one? 5096 is the thread. All of these will be linked on the website. So if you wanted to buy a coordinating thread, there'll be the link there for it. Let's see, liquid gold we put with this one to go with those flowers, and orange round spandex with those flowers. It's very cute. This one is burnt olive. This is a DTY to go with those leaves. Is there anything else? Yes, spice I missed. Let me find that. Spice double brushed. Let's go those darker bits there. All right, Bianca rib knit. What do we have next? Oh, I love this one. Do you remember the Allure print? We've got a few colorways of it at the moment. This is another. So this is Allure in ivory, and it's a rayon spandex again, just like the other ones are. Let me open it up, sorry. Here we go. It's just a classic print. Background color, print color, and that's all. So let me show you there. So rayon spandex, gorgeous for summer. I love a rayon spandex t-shirt. If you're going to make much more than a t-shirt, you need to consider reinforcing the seams with something like clear elastic, your horizontal seams, so certainly your shoulder seams. If you're making a dress or something, then I would probably put it in the waist seam as well, just to stop this fabric from growing too much during the day, because it does have a bit of a reputation for getting bigger on you during the day. And even just from holding this, which is just a meter, maybe a little bit more, I can feel it pulling down. So it's definitely going to stretch out if you don't shore it up a little bit. All right, amazing stretch, of course, because it's going to grow on you so much. Those ones usually have really good stretch. Beautiful drape. It's just lovely. So this one I put with 2002, just the white thread, and ivory viscose, which would be a beautiful base to wear it with. But again, it's basically black and white. You can put all sorts with it. All right, so Allure in ivory rayon spandex. This week's Lush Sunday special is this gorgeous DTY called Oasis in yellow. We have had this print before, but this colorway is just particularly vibrant and gorgeous for summer and hopefully some warm weather that might be coming. DTY is a poly knit. It's nice and smooth and slinky. It's basically double brush poly before it is brushed, so it feels really nice to wear in summer. It's got some nice stretch horizontally and vertically, and gorgeous drape. This one I have put with thread number X120, and its fabric coordinates are soft chambray DTY and lavender double brush poly to go in with those colors there, some peachy keen DTY, and liquid gold modal, baby pink cotton spandex for those pinks, and lastly we have blue ocean double brush poly. Really gorgeous colors to go with it and keep you nice and bright in your summer outfit. So this is the Lush Sunday special, which means that it is just a little bit cheaper for today. It's release day. For those who haven't used DTY before or haven't used Lush before, it might help you jump in and make that first purchase. So don't forget our competitions on Facebook and YouTube. There are two $25 Lush gift cards up for grabs. What else do I need to tell you? I think that might be all, to be honest. They're all now live on our website, which is www.lushfabrics.com.au. All right, thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with some more. Thanks. Bye.